welcome back to the Housing Cricket Podcast. Forgive my voice. What a day of cricket we've had today.
What day of cricket we've had today. Pakistan overcoming the New Zealand in, dire circumstances, wasn't it? Very, very weird first innings.
We were shouting and screaming, all for the wrong reasons, during that first innings. And then came the man, the myth, the legend, Fakhar Zaman.
What a tournament he's had. Just like in the Champions Trophy. He's champion of Pakistan. If they do go through to win this World Cup, he will be easily the player of the tournament.
126 runs, 81 balls, 11 sixes. Pakistan needed that at the top of the order, didn't
Pakistan were missing that at the top of the order. You could see in all the other games against Australia, against Afghanistan, they were struggling with their opening partnerships. They were well, but Fakhar Zaman just brought an aggressive start to that innings.
We'll talk about that second innings in a minute. Let's talk about New Zealand's innings first. Rachin Ravindra, the youngster, I think he's 23 years old.
Yeah.
Making 108 of just 94 balls in a pressure situation, in a pressure game, where New Zealand, well, just like Pakistan, really had to win this game.
Well, he's rising in the order of the New Zealand batting lineup. He's opening the partnership now. But what I want to highlight is the introduction of Kane Williamson in this game. I haven't seen him much in this World Cup. Came in, got a bit unlucky, 95 or 79, hitting 10 fours, classy batting from him.
Yeah, he looked really good. I mean, the boundaries, of course, noticeably shorter in Bangalore than any other ground in India, but regardless, they still have to put the bowlers away. Let's look at Shaheen Shah Afridi. 10 overs, 0 for 90. And that is figures in the World Cup for Pakistan, the worst ever figures recorded for them.
I was very surprised. I was shocked. I mean, it really stunned me how Shaheen Shah Afridi, the number one ODI ranked bowler in the world, ahead of all the greats, has given 90 runs in just 10 overs, 24 dots as well. So if you put that into the maths, that's 36 balls he's been hit for 90 runs.
Well, going into the second innings, New Zealand recording 401 runs. Did you ever think Pakistan had a chance to chase this down?
I didn't think it was possible. I mean, I looked, it was 38 overs, they were marching towards 400 easily. And look at that, they finished off with 400. I mean, if looking at that innings though, it doesn't look, I mean, look at the stats. Pakistan bowled 26 extras in that game, 26 extras. That's a lot of runs.
Well, obviously a rain-affected game in the end. Pakistan only playing 22, 23 overs, but they got ahead of the DLS score at the time, which was, I think it was 180, was it?
Yeah,
Pakistan got 200, so they got over the line. Circumstances. Of course, as well today.
Yeah, but Australia bottled it again.
Last place. Champions who? Well, that does have repercussions on the rest of the World Cup group, so let's have a look at the table here. India, of course, already qualified, but the win for Pakistan today and the win for Australia makes sure that South Africa progress to the next round. Australia, just another winner will take them, guarantee them a spot in the semi-finals. And then, of course, you have New Zealand, Pakistan, and Afghanistan.
You got to look at especially the Afghanistan. Imagine just put this into a match review after the game. Afghanistan beat Australia. Where will that put Pakistan? Will that show them? Will that result in them getting? It's not that worrying.
Well, for Afghanistan, it's very simple. If New Zealand fail to beat Sri Lanka and Pakistan fail to beat England, then Afghanistan need to win their 2 remaining games, and that's against Australia and South Africa, who are in the top 4 at the moment. So, by no means will it be easy for Afghanistan to qualify for the semi-finals.
Let's talk about Pakistan, last game against England in the group stages. Do you think that they'll be able to overcome them, or are you expecting an England shocker?
Look, England, you can't add England and shock in the same sentence. I know England are bottom of the table at the moment,
but they can do something.
But you gotta remember, they are World Cup champions. They are the holders of the trophy. And also there's an incentive for England as well in this game. Of course, they are bottom of that table at the moment.
Yeah.
But in order to qualify for the Champions Trophy 2025 held in Pakistan, England need to beat Pakistan. It's as simple as that.
Well, you better look at it this way. England have been struggling. They have had, for starters, this is their first World Cup without Liam Plunk is not playing in this World Cup. Big bowler of that 2019 World Cup tournament. And especially with the news that David Willey now retiring from all forms of international cricket is going to really shock them, especially in their series after the World Cup. But Yeah, I think that Pakistan will be able to overcome them. You know, that bowling line of Pakistan is going. It's going to shock them. It's going to bowl them out. Ben Stokes, Butler, they've all struggled in this World Cup, and they will do the exactly same in that last game. And yeah, hopefully we will see Pakistan in the top four.
Well, despite Pakistan's win today, they do need other results to go in their favour. They need, well, ideally Sri Lanka to beat New Zealand. And if not, if New Zealand do go on to beat Sri Lanka, Pakistan need to better their win margins. I think it was Pakistan need to do 130 runs better than what New Zealand do. So if New Zealand, for example, beat Sri Lanka by 50 runs, Pakistan would have to beat England by 180 runs. And of course, that's without saying that Afghanistan magically win their last two games.
They lost to who did they play? South Africa as well, I think.
Yeah, South Africa and Australia.
That's why many people are saying. That's why many Pakistanis are celebrating the fact that they think that Afghanistan will lose those two games. But they got to remember, Afghanistan did beat Pakistan and by a margin, by a huge margin, 8 wickets.
Absolutely, and well, there's also that problem with the rain in Bangalore. New Zealand Sri Lanka's game on Thursday. Chances of rain. So if that does get washed out, New Zealand,
Pakistan will be celebrating, won't they?
Well, Pakistan would only need a win, not by any run rate. So wins to play for still going into the last week of the World Cup league campaign, you can call it.
Just want to quickly look at something here, especially from the Pakistan bowling against New Zealand. It wasn't looking good at one point. I mean, very expensive. Harris wrote 8.2 in every over. Hassan Ali also didn't bowl as well as he should have.
We've already talked about.
Yep.
Cut that bit out. So yeah, thank you for listening to the How We Cricket podcast once again. As I said, there's lots of upcoming action. We'll qualify one name. India, South Africa, Australia. You can say I'm already qualified. Who will take that 4th spot?
I think Pakistan.
It's down to Huzaifa. You heard it here first. Pakistan to qualify for the semi-final stage.